How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to 2A News Now. And as always, here at 2A News Now, you get your Second Amendment news straightforward and to the point with no BS added in. I guess you could put this under the category, are you freaking kidding me? A Pennsylvania teen could be facing charges after playing with a toy gun during an online class. A 13-year-old in York County, Pennsylvania, has been suspended from school and could face criminal charges after his teacher spotted him playing with a toy gun during a virtual class while kids were stuck at home. After a snowstorm, Jennifer Adianza said she was already on her way home Tuesday morning when officials from the Spring Grove area school district called and informed her that her son Brandon had shown a gun during an online class. When she called him and asked what had happened, he told her he was playing with his Orbeez toy revolver and also informed her there was a police officer outside their home. When she arrived home, she found a northern York County regional police officer waiting outside of her house. She said the officer confiscated the toy gun and informed her Brandon would be charged with disorderly conduct. How could this be? Facing either a fine or community service. Police logs from northern York County Regional Police Department show that officers were called to the family's North Coteris Township home around 8:57 a.m. on Tuesday for disorderly conduct/harassment. When asked when a school disciplinary action would result in criminal charges, Jennifer said the officer told her that the school had a choice to press charges, and they did. Yet when Jennifer called the school, she said she was told it was the officer's call. 100% he should not have been playing with anything, let alone a toy gun on Zoom, the teenager's mother said. She also said, I'm not saying he's smart for doing that. Still, she is confused on why it has become a criminal matter and not just left to the school and home disciplinary action. She also said she's heard two different versions of what led up to the police response, one from her son and one from district officials. In Brandon's account to his mother, the toy gun had fallen off his TV stand and he had picked it up when it fell. Brandon told her he was asked by the teacher, "What are you doing?" In which he replied, "I'm going to put it away." She said school officials recounted a different version of events. Brandon joined the Zoom class with the toy gun in his hands and said, "Look at what I have." Jennifer said she was told there was no recording of the class. And that troubles her because Brandon has always been told by the teachers that they were recording the classes when they start the class. Jennifer said both the officer involved and the school official told her that the disorderly conduct charge stems from disrupting the class. Brandon told her, however, that he was not kicked out of the Zoom class and that he simply put the toy gun down. Are we going to start charging every kid who creates a disruption with disorderly conduct? The teenager's mother asked. Over the years, we've seen similar overreactions in other school districts, including in Jefferson Parish, Louisiana, when two students faced expulsion and were ultimately suspended after they were seen with BB guns during online classes. I also remember years and years ago that a child younger than this 13-year-old was suspended from school because he ate his Pop-Tart and made it look like a gun. This is one of the first cases that I can recall where there was talk of filing criminal charges. And if it's true her son wasn't kicked out of the online class, then it's hard to argue that he created so much of a disruption he should be charged with disorderly conduct. Was it a good idea for the teen to handle a toy gun during an online class, even if it was after it had fallen? No. At this point, both students and parents have to expect that school districts are going to freak out any time there's the slightest possibility of a kid having a gun, even if it's clearly a toy or a BB gun. And even if the display takes place during a virtual class and not on campus, if it falls to the floor, let it stay there until the class is over. And for sure, don't play around with it if you're on camera. On the other hand, once the school district and law enforcement became aware of the fact that this was a toy gun and not a real firearm, officials should have taken a deep breath and paused to consider the ramifications of their own actions. At the most, this deserves a sit-down with the parent and student, and the principal discuss why it's not appropriate to play around with toy guns during an online class. But criminal charges or even a suspension from school is an over-the-top reaction to what by all accounts was a stupid mistake by a 13-year-old kid. Like I said, what this 13-year-old did shouldn't even get him close to being suspended, let alone be charged with a criminal act. It's absolutely ridiculous. And I'd definitely like to hear what you guys think should happen to the 13-year-old. And as always, I appreciate everybody's support with the channel. You guys continue to amaze me. How you guys continue to like, share, and subscribe and hit those post notifications. I'm very grateful and I really do appreciate it. And I hope everybody comes back and watches my next video.